Have you ever gone shopping for just one small thing and ended up spending way more money than you planned? Or maybe you ordered something online, waited for days, and then, surprise, it looked nothing like the picture. Sounds familiar, right?
Oh yes, I know that pain. And trust me, you're not alone. Shopping is something we all do. Sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's stressful, and sometimes it turns into a funny story you'll never forget.
Welcome, everyone, to the English Exchange Podcast. I'm Shamim.
And I'm Rupa. In today's episode, we're diving into one of the most relatable topics ever, shopping. But wait, don't skip because we're not just talking about buying stuff. We're going to share personal stories, laugh about awkward moments, learn super useful English words and phrases, and at the end, you'll walk away with vocabulary that you can actually use in your daily life.
Exactly. And we'll also compare two worlds, traditional in-store shopping and modern online shopping. Which one is better? Which one is trickier? And which one saves us from stress?
Stay with us till the end because we'll break down not just vocabulary, but also expressions and idioms that make you sound more natural in English. And hey, if you've ever had a shopping disaster, you'll totally relate to today's episode.
Okay, Rupa, let's start with a question. Be honest. When was the last time you had a crazy shopping experience?
Oh no, you're really starting with that? Okay, fine. Last month, I went to the mall to buy just a pair of black shoes. Simple, right? But Shamim, you won't believe what happened.
Let me guess. You didn't just buy shoes.
You know me too well. I came back home with 2 dresses, a handbag, a perfume, and yes, finally the black shoes too. But the funny part is, when I tried the shoes at home, they didn't fit properly. I had to go back the next day to exchange them.
Classic. So basically you went to save time and ended up spending more time and money. That's the magic malls, I guess. They hypnotize you.
True. The shops were packed, the salespeople were too busy, and I kept thinking, why didn't I just order online? But at the same time, I loved trying things out in person. You know, feeling the fabric, checking the colors with my own eyes. It's something online shopping can't always give.
I get that. But you know what? My story is the opposite. I ordered a jacket online. Looked perfect in the photos, very stylish. The size chart said it would fit. When it arrived, oh my God, it was so tight, I couldn't even zip it up. And the color? It was supposed to be dark blue, but it looked like some kind of faded purple. Totally different.
Oh no, that's every online shopper's nightmare. Did you return it?
I tried. The return process was so complicated. Fill this form, print that label, wait for the courier. I almost gave up. Finally, after 2 weeks, I got my refund. But by then, winter was almost over, and I didn't even need the jacket anymore.
So in both cases, mine in the mall and yours online, we ended up wasting time anyway. See, shopping is never as simple as it sounds.
Exactly. And that's why today's episode is so interesting, because we're not just comparing shopping styles, we're also learning how to talk about them in English. Think about it. You can't go through life without shopping. And if you ever want to share your shopping experiences with friends, colleagues, or even strangers, you need the right vocabulary.
Yes, like when I told my story, I used phrases like packed with people or exchange them. And when Shamim told his story, he used words like nightmare and refund. These are everyday English expressions that learners should know.
And that's exactly what we'll explore today. But before we jump deeper, let's ask our listeners a question. What about you? When was the last time you had a shopping disaster? Was it online or in store? Think about your answer, and if you want, share it in the comments. We'd love to hear your stories.
Yes, because trust me, every shopping trip has a story, and sometimes the funny mistakes are even more memorable than the things we actually buy.
All right, Rupa, let's get into the real debate, the million-dollar question. Which one is better, online shopping or in-store shopping?
Easy answer for me. In-store shopping. I love the feeling of walking into a shop, touching the products, trying them on, talking to a salesperson, and just enjoying the whole vibe. For me, shopping is not just buying something, it's an experience.
I get that. But for me, online shopping wins hands down. It's all about convenience. Why would I spend hours in traffic, look for parking, wait in lines, when I can just open an app and order what I need in 2 minutes?
Because sometimes convenience comes at a price. Remember your jacket disaster? Online shopping is like playing a lucky draw. You never know if you'll get exactly what you ordered.
Touché. You're right, that jacket was a nightmare. But hey, even in stores, you can face problems. Crowded shops, long queues at the checkout counter, and don't forget, pushy salespeople who won't leave you alone.
Oh yes, I faced that. Once I went into a shop just to look around. Within 5 minutes, the salesperson kept bringing me things I didn't even ask for. At one point, I almost bought something just to escape.
Exactly my point. Online shopping doesn't have that. Nobody's breathing down your neck. You can browse at your own pace, even at 2 a.m. in your pajamas.
True, but what about sizing? I've heard so many people say they ordered shoes or clothes online and the size was completely off. At least in store, you can try things before you buy.
Okay, I'll admit that's a big issue. But many online stores are improving. They now provide size guides, customer reviews, and even virtual try-ons. Some apps let you see how furniture looks in your room using your phone camera. Isn't that cool?
Cool. Yes. Reliable. Not always. And let's not forget about returns. In store, you just walk back and exchange the product. Online, it can be a long process. Printing labels, waiting for pickup, tracking refunds. Too much hassle.
True, but not all. Some online stores now offer free returns and instant refunds. Plus, think about discounts. Online shops often have crazy sales like 50% off or special coupons you don't find in physical stores.
Okay, I can't argue with discounts. I've definitely been tempted by midnight sales online. But Shamim, you know what online shopping lacks? The thrill of discovery. When I go to a store, I sometimes find things I wasn't even looking for. A cute scarf, a new perfume, maybe a book. That element of surprise is magical.
You mean impulse buying. Online stores have that too. Ever notice the customers also bought section? Or the endless scrolling? Suddenly you're buying kitchen gadgets when all you wanted was socks.
Yes, guilty as charged. Once I ended up buying a banana slicer online. I don't even eat bananas that often, but the ad made it look like I couldn't live without it.
See? That's the online magic. They know how to hook you.
Fine, but tell me this. What about delivery delays? You order something for a special occasion, and then it arrives late. I once ordered a dress for a wedding, and it came 2 weeks after the wedding was over. Total disaster.
That's painful. But you know what's also painful? Going to the store, finding the dress you want, and then discovering your size is sold out. At least online, you can check multiple sites until you find it.
Good point. Still, I love the instant gratification of buying something and taking it home the same day. No waiting, no worrying about shipping.
I'll admit that's satisfying, but overall, I think online shopping saves more time, more energy, and often more money. It fits our modern lifestyle.
And I'll still say, in-store shopping feels more human, more real, and more fun. Especially when you go with friends or family. It becomes a social event. You laugh, you try silly outfits, you grab coffee after. It's not just shopping, it's memories.
That's true. No online app can replace the fun of trying on crazy hats with friends.
So maybe the answer isn't one or the other. Maybe it's about balance. Some things are better online, some things are better in store.
Yes, like groceries. I prefer buying them in person so I can pick the freshest fruits and vegetables. But electronics, online all the way. Better deals, better reviews.
For me, clothes are in store, but books are online, especially ebooks. I can download and start reading instantly.
Exactly. So maybe the smart way is to mix both depending on what you're buying.
Agreed. And for our listeners, here's a tip. When you talk about shopping in English, you can use phrases like packed with people, total nightmare, on sale, or hassle. These are natural, everyday expressions that make your story sound real.
Yes, and during this debate, we use lots of useful vocabulary like convenience, impulse buying, discounts, instant gratification, delivery delays. These are all words you can borrow to describe your own shopping experiences.
Exactly. So let's throw a question to our audience. Which team are you on? Team online shopping or team in-store shopping? Comment below and let us know. We're curious.
And don't worry if you're confused, you can be in both teams like us. After all, balance is the key.
Yes, and keep listening because next we'll do a vocabulary focus where we'll break down some of the words and phrases we just used in detail with examples you can practice.
All right, Rupa, enough theory. Let's make it practical. Let's actually act out some real-life shopping situations, both in-store and online. What do you think?
Love it, because this way our listeners can imagine themselves in the same situations and also learn the exact phrases they'll need. Okay, let's start with a classic, buying clothes in a store. Hello, welcome to Trendy Wear. Can I help you with something today?
Hi, yes, I'm looking for a formal shirt. Something light blue, preferably.
Sure. What size do you usually wear?
Medium, but sometimes brands have different fits. Could I try it on first?
Of course. The fitting rooms are right over there. Do you want me to bring you a couple of options?
That would be great, thank you. The sleeves are a bit too long. Do you have this in a smaller size?
Let me check. Oh, I'm afraid medium is the smallest we have in stock for this style.
Oh, that's frustrating. It fits well on the body, but the sleeves don't work for me.
Would you like to try a different brand? We have a similar one that runs slightly smaller.
Okay, let's give it a try.
So listeners, notice how Shamim used the phrase, "That's frustrating." Very natural. And also, he asked, "Do you have this in a smaller size?" These are the exact phrases you need while shopping for clothes.
Hello, I received my package today, but it's the wrong item.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Could you please give me your order number?
Yes, it's hashtag 45678.
Thank you. I see here you ordered a pair of running shoes, but you received a blender?
Yes, a blender. I mean, it's nice, but not exactly what I can wear to the gym.
I completely understand. Let's sort this out for you. We'll arrange a pickup for the wrong item and you'll receive the correct shoes within 5 business days.
Thank you. Will I also get a confirmation email?
Yes, I'll send it right away. And don't worry, the return shipping is free.
So here you heard the phrase, sort this out, meaning fix the problem. And I asked, will I also get a confirmation email? A very useful question in online shopping situations.
Excuse me, how fresh are these strawberries? They look a bit soft.
These just came in this morning, but you're right, some of them are a little overripe. If you want, we have a new batch in the back. I can bring some out for you.
That would be great. Thank you.
No problem. Also, if you want strawberries that last longer, I recommend buying the ones that are still a little firm.
Good tip. I'll keep that in mind.
Hi, I did some help. I'm looking for a birthday gift for my sister, but I have no idea what to get.
Sure. How old is your sister?
She's 21.
Great. Does she like accessories, books, skincare products, or maybe perfumes?
She's really into skincare these days.
Perfect. We just got a new skincare gift set. It comes with a cleanser, toner, and moisturizer. Very popular with young adults.
That sounds good. Could you gift wrap it for me?
Of course, we offer free gift wrapping.
So here you can learn phrases like, I have no idea what to get, she's really into, and gift wrap it. Super useful when shopping for presents.
So listeners, these real-life situations give you the exact language you need for shopping, whether it's in a mall, a grocery store, or online.
Yes, and notice how we naturally used words like frustrating, sort this out, overripe, firm, gift wrap. These aren't textbook phrases. They're real English you'll hear and use in daily life.
In the next part, we'll go into fluency tips and some idioms that make your English sound natural and colorful.
Stay tuned, because we're about to teach you phrases that even native speakers love to use. All right, friends, welcome back. We've shared stories, debates, and real-life shopping situations. Now, let's level up your English with some fluency tips and idioms, because trust me, if you use these in conversations, people will say, wow, you sound so natural.
Exactly. And the best part is that these are all super common in daily life. Let's go one by one. First one, break the bank. This doesn't mean you're literally destroying a bank. It means something is very expensive.
For example, that designer bag looks amazing, but it'll break the bank.
Yes, or I want to buy a new phone, but I don't want to break the bank. Very natural when talking about shopping.
This one's fun. Shop till you drop. It means shopping for so long that you get completely exhausted.
Oh, that's me on Black Friday. We shopped till we dropped and came home with 10 shopping bags.
I can totally imagine. For me, it's more like browse till I drop online.
Another classic, cost an arm and a leg. It means something is extremely expensive.
Yes, like that concert ticket cost me an arm and a leg. Or a wedding dress can cost an arm and a leg.
And sometimes you exaggerate to make your story dramatic. It doesn't mean literally losing your arm or leg, just that it's overpriced.
This one is positive. Get your money's worth. It means you feel satisfied with what you bought because the quality matches the price.
For example, I paid a bit extra for these shoes, but they're so comfortable. I really got my money's worth.
Yes, or the buffet was $20, but I ate so much that I definitely got my money's worth.
Ooh, I love this one. Window shopping. It means going to shops just to look, not necessarily to buy.
Exactly, like we spent the afternoon window shopping at the mall. You're basically just enjoying looking at products.
And sometimes it's even relaxing. You don't have to spend money, you just enjoy the vibe.
Now here's a modern one, retail therapy. It means shopping to feel better when you're sad or stressed.
Oh yes, like I had a tough week at work, so I went for some retail therapy and bought a new dress.
Careful though, retail therapy can sometimes make your wallet cry.
True. One way to sound natural is to add emotion words like so frustrating, super exciting, kind of annoying, really cool. Don't just say the store was busy. Say the store was packed with people. It was so frustrating. That little emotion word makes you sound more expressive.
Yes, also use connectors like actually, in fact, to be honest, guess what, at the end of the day. These make your sentences flow like real conversation.
And another trick, mix short sentences with long ones. Example, the dress was beautiful, but the price? Oh my God, it was insane. This rhythm keeps listeners hooked.
Yes, phrasal verbs are key, like try on, check out, pick up, run out of, look for, pay back. All of these are essential for shopping conversations.
Exactly. For example, I tried on 3 jackets, but none of them fit. Or, we ran out of milk, so I had to go back to the store.
So listeners, today we gave you idioms like break the bank, shop till you drop, cost an arm and a leg, get your money's worth, window shopping, retail therapy,
And fluency tips like adding emotion words, using connectors, mixing sentence lengths, and practicing phrasal verbs.
If you start using even 2 or 3 of these in your daily conversations, your English will instantly sound more natural and confident.
And hey, don't just listen, practice. Try making your own shopping story using these idioms. Share it in the comments. We'd love to read them.
You've been listening to the English Exchange Podcast. Real talk, real learning. Join us next time and keep growing your English with us.
Bye for now.